All right, we're here at Ash Creek doing episode 1 of Bag Battle, and today we have approach discs.
They say it's the player, not the player's tools, that's to blame for the poor performance on the course. However, how much of one's poor performance can be attributed to the wrong disc selection or flat out using the disc they have no business throwing? I'll admit it, I'm a Discmania simp. When I started playing disc golf, I watched a lot of Simon Lizotte, and in turn, chose to throw the discs that he was throwing at the time. I neglected to try disc manufacturers solely because they weren't Discmania. There are a number of great disc manufacturers out there, along with a number of outstanding molds. Have I limited my disc golf progression due to my bias? Are there discs out there that I should be throwing advice to the discs I am currently bagging? If I were to implement new discs in my bag to better fill those slots, would that help improve my game? Throughout the series, I'm going to start at my approach disc and progress through my distance drivers, assessing the discs I currently bag against comparable discs from other manufacturers to see if I am, in fact, throwing the discs right for me. As there are hundreds of discs on the market right now, for each slot in my bag, I will choose 8 molds. Those 8 molds will compete for a shot in my bag. I'll eliminate 4 based just off hand feel and plastic feel. The 4 discs that remain will compete against each other for 9 holes. The victor of these 9 holes will be given a slot in my bag. Is this the best way to choose what I put in my bag? Maybe not, but outside of practice and playing, I have seen very little growth within the last 6 to 12 months, to the point where my scores have become stagnant. So, I'm giving this a shot. Will switching my discs translate to better performance? Well, we're going to find out.
I'm going to be playing a few holes of the shorter holes here at Ash Creek, and whichever one of these 4 discs does the best, that one's going in my bag. It's the basis of this whole series. Whichever disc makes me play the best, that's the one I'm going to be bagging from now on. Currently, I bag a zone. I got the newest zone that I have in here. And I also have a tactic going up against the zone. I've thrown these 2 before, and then I got 2 new additions that I haven't thrown before. I got the Innova Pig, which one of Ricky's signature discs, and also another Ricky's signature disc, his newer one, the Sockibomb Slammer. I'm very excited to play with both of these. I haven't thrown both of these, so I'm excited to see how they stack up against the zone and the tactic, with both of which I've already thrown before. On each of these holes, I'm going to kind of tell you the line I'm going to throw, and I'm going to throw each of these discs on that line and kind of see which one holds the line the best, which one I like the best on that line, just to kind of test these discs in different scenarios too. I'm gonna be throwing some on backhand, some on sidearm throughout the video, but we're gonna start off on hole 3 today. I'm gonna throw the zone first since I'm most familiar with it. Here, hole 3, it's 235. If you can see it, I'm gonna aim for this this middle gap. I'm gonna try and throw it flat, kind of towards that first tree, and I kind of want it to fade slowly to the basket. So I made it up there. Very beefy. The razor claw. Really high. I actually hit the gap there though. All right, we'll throw the pig. Try and put it out here flat. I like how it felt. I like the hand feel of the pig a lot. Initial reactions. All right, and then we're gonna go with the slammer here. Try and hit that same line. I know the slammer to be very overstable. It's probably going to be the most overstable one of the 4. Oh, yeah, that was pretty beefy. It started to fade a lot sooner than I even expected. Initial reaction, I think. Shoot, which one was the best? I guess we're not going to see it. I know the initial reaction from the feel and just like the flight of everything. I liked how the pig came out of my hand. That one felt very nice. So I haven't thrown a pig before, so maybe it's, you know, throwing a new disc for the first time, romanticized a little bit, but I guess we'll find out. So the zone is the furthest out. Could be because it was like my first shot. You know, my first couple weren't the best, but as we continue, we'll see if it's the discs or me. I would say I pulled this one a little offline, or I released it a little too early. Oh. Yeah, it was a tough putt. Putting from the tactic here. Should make this one. If not, it's the tactic's fault. That chained out. That was robbed. I'm not gonna hold it against it. Yeah, I'll just tap that one out. Honestly, the rest of these are taps. I'm not gonna like what I'm gonna throw, but the line I'm gonna throw. But so now we're at hole 6. I'm gonna go with the pig first, since the pig and the slammer won that last hole. I'll throw these ones first now, just so there's not that first couple shot, bad shot thing. So we'll go with the pig first. I'm gonna try and hug this left side off the start. You should throw a sidearm on this hole, but this is not the let's get better at sidearms series. This is the what's in my bag. This is the bag battle. So I'm gonna throw what I would normally throw. I'm gonna force and really rip on it and force a turnover to like panning flat shot. I have a feeling the slammer is gonna be really bad for that shot. The pig and the tactic might hold their own. So it got out there. It didn't really pan to flat, but it got to, at least went down the fairway. I'm happy about that. All right, slammer time. And try and throw that same line. I think I threw it a little more inside of the fairway, but not a bad lie. Honestly, it's not as bad. It wasn't as overstable as I thought it was going to be on that shot. That one I didn't turn. So I guess I was wrong. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it came out on a tiny bit of ante. I feel like the pig would have held it. I don't know. That one I pulled off line, but that was a good shot. All right, we'll go to the lies. I'm happiest about the pig, obviously. It went up the fairway. It was my first shot, so obviously I didn't throw that one the worst. So that's a good sign for the pig also. I got a nice approach shot here from the tactic. I'm gonna throw like the same line that I just threw. I hit a tree again. I didn't hit the line, I'll be honest. All right, far putt now. You have a nice little run. All right, this is from the slammer. Good height, just a little right. It's far putts, but I don't hate them.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't hate them. So I lay it for par from the zone. Now from the pig. I like where it put me. Good birdie up here. Save par. You're lucky. You're lucky, zone. To be honest, I'm a little bit of a zone hater. I like the jawbreaker one. Razor claw from tactic. Yeah, finish this one off.
All day?
All day. All right, so I believe the tactic bogeyed, actually. I'm gonna go pig slammer. I'm gonna go pig slammer zone on this hole. We're at hole 11 at Ash Creek, 244. I'm actually gonna throw a sidearm. It'll probably be a double sidearm. I'm just playing this one for par. I already have a weak sidearm as it is, so I'm just trying to get it out this left gap to the right of this like cluster of trees up there. And I'm trying to get one up there and then just chip up another sidearm for par, hopefully. All right, pig first.
That was a good fly.
Dang it. Honestly, these are probably gonna be because I'm bad at sidearm. It held the line, but I just threw it, and I just threw a bad line. Maybe I'll go standstill. Actually, no, I'll do what I did last time. Keep it fair. I will say for this scenario, the slammer was good because honestly, I knew I could probably throw it on just like a teensy bit. I didn't try to. I tried to throw it flat, but I knew if I did throw it on a teensy bit of ante, like I think if I threw the pig, how I threw that one, it would have turned slightly. So something to be said about how overstable it is. It's good in this scenario. All right, zone. Okay. Zone redeeming himself on the sidearm there. I'll give it to you. That one, I definitely felt me roll me wrist. I feel like this is the hole where I can just get him out of the way. Try to throw it like Ricky, it's a far putt. Yeah, that one is not super overstable, which now that we're talking about it, I don't know if I've said it yet already, but the thing about the zone that bothers me sometimes, obviously it's really overstable for a reason, but I find myself, when I'm throwing them, they're just a little more overstable than I'm always expecting. So the pig on backhand we'll keep throwing it more on backhand, but so far, the pig is my favorite right now. Tactic. Oh man. Yeah, I pulled that one. All right, I pulled this one though, and I feel like I wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm gonna try not to, but I did. So And look, it's still far out there. I don't think I know how to throw sidearms. Let's smooth it up here. That is wobbly as all get out, dude. The zone's good at wobbling. All right. I really hope I can save par for this pig. No! The Slammer. Boom. Man, I putt real good when I throw the slammer. All right, I got my tactic now. See, I had to throw it on the same line. I just had to putt what I did just now. Pick yourself up a slammer. It's lucky. If you get a slammer though, go to Infinite Discs, but use my links in my my YouTube. Putting in the zone here. Uh-oh. No, I made the first one. I'm just a hater on the zone. Even though I bag it. The jawbreaker one's cool. I'll say that. Tactic. All right, this is made for the shot, or this shot. All right, these discs are made for the shot here. Jeez. Spit it out, you know. Hole 12, yeah, it's about like 180 out here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it out here flat, out to the right side, just have it crash in left. Really simple, just throw it out here in the wide open and have it fade in. Going pig first. I put on some hyzer. It was a great shot. Yeah, a little long, good shot. I'm just huge. Oh, I pulled that one offline. Holy cow, that was a tactic. Throwing them all like back to back, they have so much. They have different hand feel, like a lot different on all of them. And I still like the pig the best. All right, we're going slammer now. Put them all on hyzer. See, I just need to work on my form. Maybe I should have done that first. Last one, zone. I throw them all on hyzer, dude.
Oh, that wasn't a bad shot.
That was a good shot. To be fair, all these are doing really what I thought they were gonna do. And I've been looking for something more like a pig. Something that, you know, I do throw with a little bit of hyzer, and I feel like if I do it on accident sometimes, I just get punished so hard by the zone right now. And I definitely released out on some hyzer, but I knew I wasn't gonna have to worry about it like flipping or anything, but it still held hyzer, and it's probably the best shot of them all right now. The zone might be a little closer actually. Far one from the tactic. Ooh. All right, from the slammer. Oh, it's just right. Putting in the tactic. Man, see, that's just me. It's not meant to be. That line was brought to you by Pops. Oink, oink. I wanted it so bad. That's why I missed it. Tap the pig in, and then the slammer here. Also for par. All right, from the tactic here.
Bring up the boat.
Hole 13 here. Par 3, it's uphill 195. On this hole, I'm gonna throw the force over Annie to, I want it to go flat and kind of settle by the basket up there. I'm gonna go the slammer, then the zone, then the pig, and then the tactic. Slammer up first. That was pretty good though. Yeah, it handled the torque because I'm definitely having to power up on this one. It's a little farther, but as of recent, I have been switching to like an overstable putter for shots like this, or just a putter in general for about this distance. Zone. Oh, I feel like I early released it. Great shot, you know. We're going with the pig now. I just need an ace so I can take the lead. See, I also either early released or did not put enough ante on it, and it was forgiving. That's what I like about the pig. So far, it's been very forgiving. That's the downside about the series. I could fall in love with the disc, but I don't get to bag it, you know. I hope it wins. All right, razor claw. I don't know. Apparently, I only put the most overstable one on ante. Putting from the zone here, long putt. Par. I haven't absolutely blown up on one of these discs yet, I don't think. From the tactic now. Ah, that branch. From the pig, baby. Could you tell how much I wanted that one? Finish off the zone here. Boom. Just gonna finish off my slammer. Birdie from the slammer. Boom. A little high, but count it. Count it. Real quick, I'm gonna give you like a hand feel breakdown of all these. On the Tactic, I've done this before. Honestly, I think it has the shallowest rim out of all of them. That's why I used to like it. But honestly, after throwing all of the ones today, it's not the most comfortable for me, at least not anymore. The zone, you know, moderately deep. For sidearm, it kind of has like a little, not a groove, but it's nice and flat. It's comfortable. The difference on the Pig is that it's definitely more like concave right here. There's not like that little track for your thumb for sidearms, but honestly, maybe I don't like that because this is comfortable with me. And the Slammer is very deep. This is a very deep disc, and then it has a thumb track on it too. So like when you throw your sidearms, your thumb, you can squeeze that right up against there. That's nice actually. Maybe they'll help me throw better sidearms. Yeah, the Pig has a thumb track too, just for what it's worth. On the last hole, the Slammer and the Pig birdied. Me throwing those first, the zone and the Tactic second, or third and fourth. You see this pole? There's Mando. I'm kind of gonna throw just probably like 15, 20 feet left of that flat. And hopefully just like nice, I'm gonna throw it pretty hard, which is the shot I've been throwing on this hole recently. And recently it's been just holding flat with like a slow pushing fade if I really let into it. Yeah, that one's overstable. Zone. I threw that one a lot better. Pig. She is forgiving. Man, I hope the Pig wins, dude. That one I put on hyzer also. Shout out Ricky. Things are beefy, man. Oh, all right, from the Tactic. Ooh, nice grab from the basket there, honestly. All right, from the Pig. From the Slammer, just tap it in. Boom. Yeah, and then from the zone. We're on hole 16 now. The zone and the Pig zone the Pig got birdies last hole.
Tweet, homies.
Yeah, tweet, homies. On this hole, I'm just gonna throw it out here flat and throw it like a little wider just so it can fade in through that gap. Try and get as close to the basket as possible. I think I have a chance to get close from here, even with these approach discs. Yeah, all right, I'm going zone first, then Pig, then Slammer, then Tactic.
Get this for a shot.
Pretty good shot, I think. All right, the Pig. Throw out your flat also. It's forgiven, folks. I definitely put down a little bit of hyzer, but if I would have thrown probably any of these other discs, it probably would have just faded way harder. The Slammer next. This one I am going to put on a tiny bit of Annie. I know I was talking about how hard Ricky throws, but he designed this disc for flexing it around, so we'll try and get a little bit of Annie. Yeah, too much Annie. I don't know if that disc, I've thrown some good shots with it today, but I don't know if that one's for me. It's doing good. Maybe it is for me. Threw a little wide. Still a good shot. Hey, finally a good shot with that thing, man. See, I love Discmania, but I think I was simping on their discs too much, you know? Really good upshot opportunity from the Slammer here. It's up there. That's really the scenario where I'm gonna be throwing these discs the most. So there's something to say about that, because that was a great upshot. Putting from the Pig, baby. Oh, no. From the zone here. The Tactic deserves a birdie, so. Oh, yeah, definitely not meant to be. I think this is time saying, it's finally time for you to let go. Oink, oink, babies. All right, back on putts. All right, we're down to hole 17. I have an unrecorded ace on this hole, actually. Retired a Tactic, so I aced the Tactic on this hole. These discs should fare well. I also absolutely ripped it down this line. So, but this one, I'm gonna give it probably just like a subtle Annie. I'm actually gonna throw sidearm on this one. I changed my mind, I'm throwing sidearm. All right, so I'm gonna aim like flat for those trees, like that cluster of trees down there. So I'm gonna go stand still for this. Yeah, I missed my line completely. That was the disc's fault.
That would have been good.
See, that one turned, and I think that's the fall down, the downfall for the pig. I'm just turning them. If I throw this one just like that one, this one will be very good. Dang, that is beef, 100%. 1,000,000,000% beef. Can we get a team pig in the comments? I really need it right now. I gotta put in some work. Since I gotta put in work, I'm gonna go with the shot I'm more comfortable with and not the smarter shot. Good decision. I'm telling you, it's from all those people commenting. Team pig, you know. All right, putting from the zone here. I actually have a birdie look. Oh, faded way early. The slammer. Boom. Tweet homies for the slammer. Baku's song himself. Got a birdie look here. Dude, I'm really not liking that disc right now. From the zone, putt out. From the pig. Putt out. There's my tactic miss. Double putt out because I feel so bad for it right now. Here, finishing up on hole 18. Slammer birdied again last time. Who knows? Word on the street though is that the zone's winning right now at 3 under. The line here on hole 18 is just to throw it out here flat, really rip on it. It's a nice downhill shot, so you'll have a push in hyzer towards the basket. At least that's what's to be expected. Even if I feel like even if I really crank on this, I'll get a good lie. So I'm not gonna put it on Annie, and we'll see if I regret that. There's too much height. Tactic. Oh man. All right, that one I have a longer putt, but puttable. All right, winner. Oh, probably should have thrown this one first, but zone. Another long putt, longer. See, I feel like that one's not as forgiving. Like, I feel like if I would have thrown this the same, I would have get farther right. Like, it wouldn't have faded as hard. Oh, dude. I was really hoping for the birdie. Sorry, I'm solemn because it's not looking good for the pig. Sorry if you were on Team Pig, everybody. Tossing the pig and the slammer up for par. I mean, should be par. So I think the pig wants to go in the bag, everybody. That was crazy. That was cool. Let's go, baby. From the zone here. I really did give it a bid. I tried. It was definitely short, but I tried. I don't know, there's something in the air. After I throw it in from there, dude. All right, from the tactic here. It's kind of doors for the tactic, but. Oh. I say doors, I meant curtain. Let me just pick up this pig that I threw in just a second ago. You guys remember that? When I threw the pig in from pretty far? Pretty sweet. Both right there. Boom. Boom. Anytime anyone putts from right here, it makes me feel like Chris.
Ooh, windy.
Ooh, windy. All right, so finishing off with that awesome throw in. Let me grab that thing. Finishing off with an awesome throw in from that pig there. So with that throw in, the pig tied the lead for the zone. And so that means I get to decide between them, ha ha ha. And the zone, as much as I love it, and I'll probably still, just because the pig wins doesn't mean like no zones allowed, because I'm keeping the jawbreaker zone in the bag, but like the primary predominant like approach disc that I'm gonna be bagging now is the pig. It is decided. All right, razor claw, man, this really just goes to show how much I really should have done this and mixed it up. The slammer surprised me, even though I didn't like it and it really wasn't doing what I wanted it to. It had a good score. It was up there, and I was getting some birdies with it. So you can't hate it. It's definitely a good disc. It's a great disc if you like tend to throw it on a little bit of ante anyway, because this one definitely won't hold that turn for you. Even if you like have a higher arm speed that throws it on anhyzer a lot, it will definitely you'll get fade out of the slammer for sure. Yeah, the slammer is just too much beef from what I'm wanting. I thought the zone was too beefy for what I wanted, so the slammer is definitely too beefy. Throw those away there. Tactic. If you watch the video, hopefully you see why that one's coming out. And then you're left with the pig here, reigning champ, the pig. I'm super excited to commence this relationship together. That's weird. That's what it feels like though. It's like I was throwing tactics and zones for so long, and now I found the pig and I fell in love with it. So it's staying. Mwah. All right, we're gonna finish off the video here. Next week, we're coming to you with probably mids, yeah. Neutral mids, you know, the buzzes, the berries, the hexes, the MD1 from Discmania, which definitely one I'm familiar with. I also bagged the hex too, so I think both the MD1 and the hex are gonna be in that video. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever the next one comes out, and find out what the other 2 discs that are gonna be in that video is. If you made this far in the video, congrats. Now you stuck around long enough for a giveaway deal. Also, stay subscribed because I'm giving away discs every once in a while, you know? Some cool ones too. Like the zone and the tactic that I was throwing. The tactic that I was throwing is a Razor Claw 1. So it's out of production, you can't get them anymore. Could be a collector's disc for you, who knows? And also 6 Claw Zone. I'm giving both of these away. These ones are coming out of my bag. To enter, just be subscribed and then either comment Zone or comment Tactic, and that's how you're gonna be entered. Once this video hits 500 views, and it has to hit 500 views, so you know, if you want these discs, share it around. Give everybody more of a chance. If it doesn't hit 500 views, no one's getting them. So, all right, with that being said, I don't have much else to say. Stay tuned for the mids next week, and I'll see you in the next one. Oink, oink.